Hello, everyone. Hope we had a wonderful weekend. I'll be honest, I was very lazy in the garden this weekend. Honestly, none of this got done on the weekend. It was more like Tuesday night. Oh well. But this particular turnip was growing so big and shading everything out, so I decided to pull it up. We're gonna cook it up for dinner. Holy crap. Look! Turnip.
Turnip.
Look. Tally, look. A turnip. This was already like a throw-together meal. It was peppers, onions, and sausage. And I cleaned up the turnip greens, sliced it up real thin, and it cooked down almost like spinach. I wasn't quite sure the flavor profile it would give, but it was kind of like a normal green, like I'd expect. It was good. Added some teriyaki sauce, garlic, and ginger, and we served this over rice with some egg rolls. It turned out really good. Now, as you've probably seen, my cabbages and most of my brassicas are getting ate up by caterpillars. I finally found the culprit, one of those caterpillar worms, and the pretty white caterpillar moth. I had to go and order this BT off of Amazon because my local Walmart didn't have it, and Menards, which is like a Lowe's but for the Midwest, didn't have it either in their garden section. So I had to wait to order this stuff to hopefully get this caterpillar problem under control. The mix was 4 teaspoons per gallon, and this spray bottle was 32 ounces, so I put 1 teaspoon in it. I ended up emptying the whole thing, just making sure to get like the underside of the leaves and everything, trying to get all the eggs, just get it all. So this is my second sowing of radishes. I came out and thinned them down pretty early, so I think these are actually going to turn out pretty well. The only thing is these cabbages are getting so big, it's shading out this last half. And that is definitely something I've picked up from square foot gardening. I actually really like the premise of it. Like, I got a square of spinach, another square of spinach, I have a bean in this square, it's lettuce and lettuce, but according to, the book of square foot gardening, a cabbage takes up 1 square foot, and I think cabbages should have their own 5-gallon bucket. Because, look, they are spilling over the edge. This thing is, this is huge. At least 3 feet wide. And that's nearly the whole damn bed. So I think moving forward next year, I'm just gonna kind of strictly keep the bed for our collard greens. I actually really like how compact these are. There was one square I put 2 in. I think it was this one. Yeah. And this one was just 1. And this was also just 1. And then these had 2. So this square is 2. So these are 2 plants. And these are 2 plants. And I actually really like how they kind of turned out. The leaves aren't getting too terribly big. Sometimes you'd go to the store, actually this one's getting pretty big, but you'd go to the store and you'd buy collards and some of the leaves would be huge. And on the other side of the patio, we have our tomatoes and peppers. That invincible tomato, I grew that. I started that from seed. Makes me feel so good. Oh, and this one too. This is the Aunt Molly's ground cherry. The color on these leaves are so unique to a tomato plant. This is the pepper I bought from the local nursery. It's like a sweet pepper. And look at this. This is a time bomb pepper that I grew too. It's starting to get baby peppers. My jalapeno and my cayenne plants look a little stunted, so I'm not quite sure what to do. It's just starting to get in the 80s during the day, So I'm hoping that this warm weather will like really make them want to pop soon. And anytime I'm clearing a square out in the garden beds, I've just been throwing a bean in there because I honestly love green beans, and I think a bush bean is going to fit really well with like the summer coming up soon. And my beets here, I think they're having the same problem as the turnips. The greens are just growing much, much, much more than the actual root. Which is fine, honestly, because I wanted greens mainly. It's just a little frustrating because my kale wasn't really growing, my Swiss chard wasn't really growing, and my spinach wasn't really growing. Lettuce I'm having a little bit trouble with. The romaine worked, sure, but I also bought that from the department store. So it's giving more perspective to what to do next year. And with that greenhouse, it should be easy. Anyway, thanks for watching.